Hey everybody, and welcome back to the JES Kindergarten channel. I'm Mrs. Pietrick, and today we are going to be doing another guided drawing session. So, I wanted to keep with our spring theme that we've been working on. We did our bluebird, we did our bumblebee, and today is Earth Day. So I really wanted to do something that had to do with the earth and the outdoors. So we are going to be drawing several different kinds of flowers today. Now, this is a chance for you guys to really get creative. You can add more flowers than Miss Pietrick does, and you can really let your talent shine when we get to coloring. Ready? Let's go. Okay, now, just like with our last videos, if you need to pause the videos, you're going to need your journal or something to write on. You're going to need a pencil or a writing utensil, and at the end, you're going to need your crayons or something to add color with. So if you don't have your stuff, go ahead and pause and go grab it, and let's get started. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to turn to our next available page. So I'm going to go past the bird, I'm going to go past our bumblebee, and we're going to start on our next available page, okay? And the first flower that we're going to draw is going to be a rose. So I'm going to do the top, and it's like a swirl. So just like we practiced with our strokes, we're going to do a swirl. And then I'm going to add a cup at the bottom. So I'm going to start at the top, bring it down, and all the way up for the cup. And the stem is just a straight vertical line. And then we're going to add a half moon at the top and a half at the bottom for a leaf. And I actually want 2 leaves, so we're going to do one on the other side as well. Then I'm going to add the vein. So in the middle of the leaf, I'm going to draw a straight line with some zigzags, and we're going to copy that on the other side. Another zigzag line. And that is my rose. Now over here, we're going to do a different kind of flower. I'm going to put a dot in the middle. I'm going to go straight up and straight back down. And I'm going to do that all the way around the side. So just take your time, straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down. And we're going to keep going all the way around. We just want those thin little spokes. And then I'm going to go a second time around in the middle. So straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down. We're just going to keep going. Okay? I'm going to go even one more time if you can fit it. Straight up and straight down. Very good. All right. And then in the middle, we're just going to put some dots. That's actually called stipple, but we're just going to dot the center so that it's all ready. And then I'm going to add a stem, just like we did before. And I want some leaves on this one too. So I'm going to put a leaf and a leaf. I'm going to make this one a little bit higher just so that it's different. And that is our daisy type flower. The next one I'm going to draw down here, and it's actually going to be a type of plant, and I'm going to use hearts to make it. So I'm going to do a heart on the top, I'm going to do a heart on the side, I'm going to do a heart on the bottom, and I'm going to do a heart on another side. And I bet you can guess what kind of plant this is. This is actually a clover. So it's a 4-leaf clover. It's a lucky one. We're going to do one more on the other side. And this, I'm going to start with a circle. Whoops, forgot the middle. So I'm going to put the middle, and we're just going to surround it with circles. Or they can be kind of ovals. You get to decide, but we're just going to do a circle surrounded by circles. And that is our other flower. We were working hard. Great drawing, friends. I want you guys to pat yourself on the back. Stretch. It always makes me and I want you to get your fingers ready. Okay, so we're gonna touch the tip of our finger to our thumb, and then the next one, and then the next one, and then the next one, and then we're gonna see if we can go a little faster. Touch, 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 touch. We're gonna go a little faster. Touch, 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 touch. I'm gonna go even faster. Touch, 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 touch. All right, and now we are ready to add color to our drawing. So if you're not ready to add color, if you need to take a break, then you can just pause the video and come back to it later, or we can get to coloring. Let's go. All right, so now that we have our flowers, you can see that I also added a sun and a cloud like we did in our bluebird, so I got some extra details. It is time to add color. So I want you guys to grab your crayons. I've got mine right here, and we are going to get started. And the first thing we're going to color is our rose. So pick what color you want to use. I'm using this maroony color, and we're going to outline. That means we're going to push hard and we're going to go all around the edges. So I'm going to outline it, and then we're going to shade or fill in or color the rest of that flower. And I don't push as hard when I shade in, just so that it gives us two different colors. So that's for the top of our rose. And I'm going to grab a green. We're going to keep coloring. We've got the stem, we've got the leaves, and then I'm going to shade them in. I'm kind of pressing hard because this is a lighter green and I want you guys to be able to see it. And then I'm going to use that same color and I'm going to do the stem and the leaves of our daisy because I want them both to be the same color green. So I'm going to fill those in, and then I'm going to color our daisy. So I'm going to get the yellow. See if I can find it in my bucket. Move my bucket so you guys can see. So I got a yellow, and I'm going to do the middle first, and I'm just going to do as hard as I can, and it's not going to come out completely yellow because of our pencil, and that's okay because the middle of sunflowers where the seeds are is actually darker, so that's perfect. So then I'm going to just go straight up and down around the sides. I might do it a couple more times so that I have our daisy or our sunflower. And then I'm going to get a different color green, and I'm going to do our four-leaf clover, and I'm going to press really hard because I want this one to be dark. Maybe yours isn't dark. Maybe you want this to be light. So remember, use your creativity when you're adding color, and make sure that you color like a kindergartner. So stay inside the lines, color until there's no more white, and use real color, because there is nothing worse than working really hard to do a great detailed drawing and then scribbling in the coloring and ruining all of your hard work. So you want to really take your time. We finished the clover, and now we're going to color our last flower, and I chose blue. And I did blue because it's not a color that we see all the time, but it's a color I like a lot, and I love blue flowers. So I'm going to color the petals first. Those are the outside of our flower. I'm going to color those light blue. I'm going to make sure I get all of the spots, so you might have to go back and take some more, and that's okay. And then I'm going to get a different color blue, so a darker blue, and I'm going to color just the bottom part of my petal, so just the part that's next to the center. I'm using my creativity, and I'm adding some different colors to that flower so that it looks different and special. Then I want to color the center, and I'm actually going to use brown. Sometimes the middle of flowers are brown, sometimes they're black, sometimes they're yellow, so you get to decide how you want that colored. I'm going to color our sun. I am going to use yellow again for our sun, so make sure that any details that you add, any rainbows, any bees, any birds, make sure that you color those. I'm going to use the gray for our clouds so you guys can see it. Sometimes clouds are white, sometimes they're gray, sometimes they're dark. So I'm going to go around the outside and then shade the middle, and I'll scoot my hand over so you guys can see. Make sure I've got it all looking nice, and then I'm actually going to add some blue to this cloud too. So maybe it's one of our April shower kind of clouds. Maybe you add some raindrops to your picture. So you get to decide. So I'm going to add a little bit of blue to this cloud. And there you have it, our springtime flower picture just in time for Earth Day. Well, that is it for our guided drawing today. Thank you so much for joining me and drawing with me. I can't wait to see what extra details you add and how creative you get with your coloring. Don't forget, you can send me pictures of the drawings that you do today to my email or on Class Dojo, and if it's okay with Mom and Dad, I might feature you in the next video. Speaking of feature you, after I'm finished talking, there's going to be a slideshow of all the pictures that I've seen so far. You're going to see some bluebirds, you're going to see maybe even a few bumblebees, and we're going to look at that artwork. Let's see what creative things our friends have come up with. Don't forget to hit that bell so you get subscribed. Blah, blah, blah. for next time that we do a guided drawing video or any of the videos here on JES Kinder. And I will see you next time.
Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof.